Hello guys, it's Lene and I just recently got inspired by this video. I've been looking through videos of this and I can relate to a lot of the reasons. So I'm gonna make my own video of some pet peeves I have regarding Justin and Beliebers and basically anything that involves Justin Bieber. So I have about 10 reasons here of what bug me, and I just want to share them with you guys. So if you like this video, comment, subscribe. If you don't like it, then what are you doing here? So I have 10 reasons. So the first one is when the media says things about Justin that aren't true. And let me just say this right now. Not everything you read in the media is true. And even if it is true, you shouldn't be leaving the fan base because of something he did that isn't wrong, like that isn't normal, or if he makes a mistake, don't judge him. He's human like anybody else. He's gonna make mistakes. And if you were in his position, you wouldn't be very happy either. You wouldn't like the rumors. And I just hate when the media says all this bad stuff about him and make him look like a bad person, when in reality, he does all of this good stuff for people. He visits kids in hospitals. He donates all this money to charity, and he does so much. He just does so much good, and no one recognizes that, and it really bothers me. The second thing is when Beliebers hate on anybody that Justin decides to go out with or date. And I'm really emphasizing Jelena because this is the one that's been hated on the most. First of all, you should be happy that he's happy. Like, what happened to You Smile, I Smile, or whatever that song's called? You Smile, I Smile. What happened to that? Like, honestly, you should be happy that he's happy. You shouldn't be hating on his girlfriend. That's just gonna make him sad. And thanks to you, they're broken up. So, thanks. Good job. It really bothers me. And, sorry I screwed up the song name. I kind of just stuttered there. So, my third one is when people say that they're Justin's biggest fan and then they don't know who Kid Roll is. Like, really? You're not his biggest fan, because if you were his biggest fan, you would know pretty much the main things about him, especially the one thing that got him started on his career. Honestly, if you don't know that, then you're not his biggest fan, so don't say that. And honestly, if you don't know who Kid Roll is, then you can't really call yourself a believer, because that's how he got famous. That's how he was discovered, and that's why he's famous. So, the fourth one is when haters insult him by calling him gay or fag or untalented and say that he sings like a girl. Okay, it's 2009. Can they have their joke back, please? Like, honestly, that's seriously the biggest one that I have so far. First of all, he's not gay, obviously. He has a girlfriend, or he had a girlfriend, and he's obviously not gay if he sings about girls. So that's all I have to say for that one, because I'm not going to get into details, otherwise this will be an hour-long video. My fifth one would have to be fake Beliebers. Like, for instance, if you, let's just say a new band comes out and you leave the fan base. Don't go leaving the fan base and then start making fun of Justin. Like, honestly, you're not a true fan if you do that. You never were a true fan if you do that. Because if he really meant something to you and you really looked up to him and his music inspired you like so much, you wouldn't be saying that shit about him and his music, and you wouldn't be leaving the fan base for no reason either. Like, because he got a haircut, or because he got a girlfriend, or because he made a mistake. Like, that's honestly the biggest, that's just the most appalling one. That's the most appalling reason I can think of for leaving the fan base and for leaving him. Honestly, that just just bugs me so much. My sixth one would have to be when haters try to tell us that we're obsessive and stupid 12-year-old girls and that we don't have any good taste in music. Like, first of all, we don't say that about your music. And second of all, we're not all 12. Most of us are in high school and we graduated or etc. Like, and some of us are male and some of us are like 50 years old. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can support whatever music artist you want. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with age. Yes, his fan base is mostly teenage girls, but that doesn't mean that that's what all his fans are. So don't label us like that. The seventh one is when believers will pinpoint another believer and be like, oh, you only have one poster in your room, or you only have 2 of his CDs. You don't have all 5. You're not a real believer. Really? The merchandise does not matter. It's the support you give, Justin. Not the music. Not how many posters you have. Not the merchandise you have. It doesn't matter. Because in the end of the day, someone with all the merchandise might not be as big as a fan as someone that doesn't have as much. So, honestly, that's just pathetically... that's really irrelevant, that one. The eighth one is when people judge us because we're believers. Like, people say, okay, you need to go die. You're a fan of Justin. Like, honestly, I can support whoever I want. I don't tell you to die because you listen to Screamo or metal or anything like that. Do you see us do that to people? No, because we're a little bit more mature and we have a little bit more respect for other people's opinions. And honestly, you guys tell us that we don't have any respect for you, but then you go and turn around and you say shit about our idol and what we like. So, basically, that's that. And my ninth one is when believers talk about Jerry. So if you don't know what that is, then basically it's, okay, I'm not going to get into details, but Justin's seriously embarrassed by us because we talk about his body parts. Like, honestly, we have names for them. You gotta be kidding me. Like, it was okay at first, it was funny at first, but now it's become like this big trend that goes on and on and on, and it's not even funny anymore. Like, I don't understand why you gotta talk about his dick or his butt cheeks. Like, honestly, you named like every single part of his body possible, even his like pinky. Honestly, that's just really obsessive and pathetic. No wonder people look at us like 12-year-olds. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but